Ganesh's trident, and behind door number 2. Aimed right at those Hoysala ruins. It's an old fortress, just beyond those waterfalls. Trident mark on the map for you. Let's see what's behind the bow door. Another old fortress, sitting smack dab in the middle of the lake bed. I'll jot a bow on the map in that spot. Last but not least, the axe door. And another old fortress, tucked into the mountainside. I'll just mark that on the map with an axe. Whoa! Guess I should have looked for a call button before climbing up.
Well, was it worth the climb?
And then some. Found the 3 symbols.
Really?
Yep. Each one was pointing towards a different fortress. Those will be the best places to look.
Perfect. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for a Sov.
Perfect. Not that I'm too worried about him, though.
You should be. We won't have the advantage of surprise again. Don't think he was expecting much from you.
Wait, was that a compliment? That sounded like a compliment.
His guys are idiots, but a Sov is... We just need to stay the hell away from him. Hey, Fraser, we've got company up ahead.
Let's get a closer look.
I say we blow the wall open. See what's inside for ourselves.
Asav's expert demanded that the sites be unspoiled.
Veldayargal, always telling us what we should and shouldn't do. I am tired of picking through the scraps.
Justice requires patience.
And a good deal of money.
Yes, that too.
Oh, so you're on his side now?
I am on the side of logic.
I'm done.
All clear.
Let's see what we've got here. Don't recognize this. It's not one of the three symbols.
We should stay focused.
Ever say no to a chance to make some extra cash? See what they've rigged up in there. Interesting. Some kind of Hoysala token.
Hope that was productive.
Just a token of some kind. Old Hoysala thingy.
Think we need it?
Need? Probably not. Want? Definitely. Never understood the appeal of people like Asav.
Easy. He finds men who are weak and offers them power. Gives them purpose.
Purpose. Sounds more like bullshit to me. How'd you get tangled up with Asav anyway? Purpose?
Rather not go into it.
He certainly seemed to have a thing for you.
Don't remind me. Proved useful at the time, but... yeah.
Do tell.
Rather not.
Maybe over drinks?
Not enough alcohol in the world. Look there. One of Asav's trucks.
Looks clear out here. Interesting circular motif. Like the disc. We're definitely in the right place. Hey, look. Shiva's axe. Matches the symbol in the tower.
Shiva. He was the god of destruction, right?
Yes, but maybe not in the way you're thinking.
Not literal destruction, then?
That, but also in a more positive sense, like losing the ego, ditching bad habits.
Shedding old attachments.
Exactly. This should do the trick. There. Okay. Going.
Let's get inside. What do you suppose this place was?
Hard to say. A fortress? Not the right layout for a temple.
In we go.
Ah. Salah versus the tiger.
Doesn't seem like a fair fight.
Salah won, actually. He was protecting his guru and killed the animal in one blow. It's where the name Hoysala comes from. Hoy, meaning strike, in their language. No!
You all right, Fraser?
Yep, fine. Come on down. They've left their climbing gear.
They should come in handy.
Correction. Our climbing gear.
I think I have horses up ahead.
Hello,
Become
boys.
weak. Our cause does not afford luxury.
Trade them. I'm sure there's a man here with floppy boots.
I'm smaller than most men.
Thought we were talking about
We are.
Man down! Man down! Safety's off.
Search the area.
Have I got
Here we go.
There you are.
shit?
All clear. Yep.
Oh my.
What the hell is this?
We'll find out soon enough. Okay, let's see what this does.
That statue moved.
Well, let's see how this goes. Well, I'll be go to hell. That's elaborate.
PlayStation
चलो चलो अंदर चलो जल्दी लाइट बंद कर दो Move, let's go! He's in here!
What are you doing?
Now!
I've done nothing wrong!
Damn spies. What?
No.
Shut up! He's lying.
No.
Get to the truck.
Move it! Don't be stupid, lady. Go home.
Get out of here. Go on.
Hey, hold on. What's your rush? How do I know you're not smuggling something in here? Arms up.
Sir, please, nahi.
It's dangerous to be out so late.
Hey, where do you live? What are you, deaf?
Answer him!
I said, where do you live?
Area check.
I'm in the middle of something.
It can wait.
Yes, sir.
Meet me inside.
Understood. You, with me. Man the gun.
Sir, what about her?
Just let her through.
You heard him. Get going. Shit. Come along, friend.
Looks like rain again.
Yeah,
Might clean this place up at least.
it'll take more than rain for that.
Shit. They're getting closer.
We should get off the streets.
Our shift ends in an hour.
I need sleep.
You can sleep in the truck.
No, thank you.
Is that the last of them?
Almost. There's a couple more in the alley. Stick in there. Looks untouched.
I like how you think, brother.
It's a great victory for us.
Didn't see it coming. How long did it take? Long enough. Been with us since we were chasing down small trinkets all over India.
To join the real fight. This place is a shithole.
True, but it was a strategic stronghold. We've done good, brother. Hey, at least there's running water and toilets, right?
I can't tell you how many.
Tired of these small operations. When do we take the fight to the tyrants?
Sav says we need more time to prepare.
The government thinks we're a joke.
You hear that?
I won't think that for much
did.
longer. Let's check upstairs to be sure.
We've been here for weeks. When do we move on?
Until we pick this place clear. Every piece helps.
Hey, will people see anyone up here?
Besides you.
Smart ass. Lots of locals have been sneaking back in.
No one up here but us.
See anything?
No.
Building's falling apart.
This dump is held together by cement.
targets. One was the warehouse, the other... You're in the wrong place, girl. What the hell? Got you.
Nowhere to run.
Shit! Back up! Go on for back! No!
You're late. I thought you were a professional.
Oh, you should relax. You'll live longer.
PlayStation
Worth it?
Impressive.
Yeah.
Now, how do we get off this thing?
Good question. Follow me. Right. Reckon we can cut through the city and get back to the gate.
I'll take point. Stay close.
Lead the way.
Look at this. They're making progress,
Down.
no?
Maybe. But check out this watch. Took it from that old man in the city. Dumb bastard. Didn't give it up easily.
Right. You take left,
Yeah,
I take right.
remember.
What the?
That works too. Nice job.
Probably more where that came from.
Right.
Above you.
Nothing personal. There. I'll bet the aqueduct's routed through that structure.
I doubt we're free and clear. Keep an eye out.
It's a song! Get to the building! Go!
Watch the tree!
Come on, this way!
Right!
Fraser! Over here!
Be right there!
Never knew what hit him. Let's go!
Assistant asshole, aren't you?
We're nearly to the building! Copy that!
You all right?
I think so.
Oh, shit.
Where are we?
No idea. But at least we're not in the line of fire. Well, hopefully there's another way out.
What do you suppose that thing on the floor is?
Nothing good. See those channels? Doubt they were meant for water.
Oh. Ish. Rot.
Sorry. Up here. Think there's a way through. Poor bastards.
Dunno. I'd prefer being left to rot in a cell to getting tortured.
Duly noted.
Hear that?
I do. Yep. There's the aqueduct. Up here. There's a breach.
The Eye of Shiva. It's impressive. My man worked for a week and turned up nothing.
They probably hired the wrong expert.
Perhaps. You know, a Hoysala poet once wrote of a young king who showed mercy and thus ended our rituals. But the old kings, they understood that progress demands sacrifice.
Is that what you tell your men?
times of war, these aqueducts, they would run red through the capital. Those who would not fight had to be used to inspire those who would.
PlayStation.
For growth would have been Nadine Ross, right? This ex-paramilitary leader of Shoreline.
Yeah.
I mean, and the personalities couldn't be further apart. You have the enigmatic Chloe Fraser, hustler, wheeling, dealing, always backing out when it gets too tough. And
right.
The pragmatic, militant leader, Nadine Ross. It was perfect.
Yeah, I mean, when I first read that, I was like, oh, wait a minute. Chloe is like impulsive, and Nadine is so like calm and collected. I was like, and we're going to talk about teamwork, and they're going to solve this adventure together? Are we sure that's going to work out?
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly the question.
Yeah.
Right. So another thing we saw in that trailer is you guys revealed who the villain is in the game. And it's somebody that a lot of people might not have known about. I think diehard Uncharted fans might know who this is. Could you explain who that is, though?
The villain?
The villain.
Well, the villain's Asav. Asav is this insurgent leader who's basically, creating turmoil in India right now. And he also has entitlement to these lands, at least he thinks he does. There's two factions of the old empire, the old kings and the new king, which was a more progressive king. And Usman, who plays the character Asav, he's an amazing actor, did a really good job of bringing Asav to life, which is he believes in the old king. He believes in the purification of this establishment and wanting to gain back these lands for himself.
Right. These zealots, man, I swear, they just want everything to be their way.
Right.
All right, so, and that eventually forces Chloe and Nadine to join forces, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, they're after the Tusk of Ganesh, which is we always base our Uncharted on some seed of history. So the Hoysala Empire, which is a real thing, and we Unchartedify the ruins and bring a little there's like such a rich cultural history in India, and we blow it up to 11 these giant statues of Ganesh that you see in the trailer, and so the setting just is everything Uncharted is there, and we have the Jeep is back. Chloe's the best driver in the business, so she's there, and we're pushing on exploration a little more in this game, kind of evolving it from the past games and just providing more player choice throughout. And
nice.
Yeah.
Other than the statues of Ganesh, are you guys going to get into any Hindu mythology, given like the vastness of that situation?
Well, these are archaeological sites. I have to say this, right? Because that's true. These are ruins of the great Hoysala Empire, right? And we did a lot of research to ensure that we, respect the religion. There are thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people, if not millions, that still practice Hinduism avidly, daily. So we wanted to approach this thing with respect, reverence, but at the same time in context of a game. So a lot of these archaeological sites are based on the Hoysala people and their empire.
And the story of the Tusk of Ganesh and how he lost his tusk, which they talk about in the trailer, that kind of thread, that is like from a real text in Hinduism. So there's we've taken it and made it as the base of our story.
Yeah.
Right. I really like how you guys always dig into the intricate history of these settings and of these cultures before you implement them into the games. It's always astounding to me. So I want to talk a little bit about the fact that this is the first Uncharted expansion, standalone expansion in history. You guys have never really done anything like this. What led you to this point right here?
Well, we explored many storylines. After we finished the Nathan Drake story, we were done with Nathan Drake. We were done. Oh. We wrapped it up.
Broke her heart.
Right.
Broke her heart,
right.
man.
My boyfriend's gone. It's fine. No, I'm very excited for this one.
Yeah, well, we explored many different, because we have such a vast cast to pull from. We went down a few different storylines. We went through the Sullivan storyline. Even Cutter came back up.
Yeah.
And we were messing around.
We were talking about that.
We want to talk more about Cutter before this show. We're going to.
But, the Chloe story just kept jumping back out at us. It was, she's such a self-preservationist. She's, you know, always like bailing out at the last minute.
Right.
You know, and she was just an intriguing
Survivor.
character. Exactly.
Yeah.
She's a survivor, and we wanted to see how, you know, just putting her up with someone like Nadine, if Chloe was the showrunner, if this was her job.
Right.
How would she fare? What would she stand to lose now that she has everything to lose?
Right.
Would she go all the distance? Would she complete the task? So these were the questions we started with that led to the
Right. You know, that's the one similarity I can see between the both of them. Is they're both kind of survivors. I kind of got that vibe from Nadine in Uncharted 4.
Yeah.
The way she was, you could tell she really didn't like Wraith, but she was working with them because
Yeah.
it was for her betterment, you know?
Of course.
And it was kind of the same thing with Chloe and Drake in Uncharted 2. So I really like that.
Yeah.
All right, so, you know, I'm a big multiplayer fan. Kurt, you know this. You know this more than anybody. I love the Uncharted multiplayer. Will there be any tie-ins of any sort from the game?
So yeah, so Lost Legacy comes with the entire multiplayer suite of Uncharted. We're kind of unifying the multiplayer. So both Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy have the same multiplayer. So you get everything with all the DLCs released, all the survival mode, the co-op, and then yeah. So all the DLC that we've done, and then we're gonna have some Lost Legacy content in the future that we'll be talking about soon.
That is so great. How was it kind of taking this different path as far as narrative goes? You know, you had this wisecracking, very clever, witty Nathan Drake, and now you have like a completely different personality in the driver's seat. How was it kind of changing gears on that?
I mean, we built the game around Chloe. So,
Yeah.
you know, the tone of the game reflects her state of mind and where she goes, the arc that we're going to be pushing. It's a little grounded, a little more grounded, maybe even darker at times, but it's still fun, still has that sense of wonder and
Chloe
adventure.
in the end is a fun character.
Yes.
Right.
That's why we like her.
Yes.
So she fits the Uncharted, you know, the main character being a fun character is an Uncharted thing. So it fits right in.
Now, I got to ask, since Chloe is there, does that mean there's going to be a lot more driving in this one? Because I got to say, in Uncharted 4, I didn't do so well with those driving.
The trident, the bow and arrow, the axe, the great battle in which Ganesh lost his tusk. We find these symbols. We find the tusk.
That's supposed to happen?
Dunno. Welcome to downtown Halabadu. Last known resting place of the Tusk of Ganesh.
I don't like it.
You don't like anything.
Oh, thank you. I'm slipping.
You know that treasure hunting is not for the risk of us, right?
Neither is being a mercenary.
You too. Partners.
And hello, gorgeous.
What a pleasant surprise.
You want the tusk? You need my help.
A thief?
Collector of antiquities.
A parasite who exploits our struggle in order to fatten her pockets.
So that's a no. Felt like a no.
I must admit, you are quite the schemer.
You were going to sell me out, weren't you?
Your history with the Sav made you the obvious choice.
You lied to my face.
Cards on the table. I need your help. And if you want the tusk, you need mine.
Guess a limpet can't change her spots.
You know nothing about me.
Another casualty of war.
Don't!
PlayStation